Yeah, it's right. They coat the back of the spoon. So today I'm gonna show you how to make glaze or glace. So what I have here is glace de Vollaile and have Glace de Viande. We're still learning stocks, and I'm just gonna show you what reducing means and what you're gonna get from it. So today we're gonna use the stocks again that we made the other day. If you want to know how to make a stock, watch my previous video. And today we're gonna talk further more about stocks. We're gonna learn this glaze today, or glace, whatever they say it in French. The whole idea about stocks is there's this thing called reducing. By simmering it or boiling it, is we reduce the stocks and we get the flavor of the stock concentrated. There's this three glace by using this thing called reduction. I can only show you today how to make the Glace de Viande and Glace de Vollaile. I'm not even sure if I pronounce it right. Glace de Viande is literally a brown stock from beef, and same Glace de Vollaile. Why do I have to pronounce this? And Glace de Poisson, that's my favorite French word. I'm gonna show you that today using my stock here that I just bought in grocery, and I'm using this stock that we made. As you can see, there's a thing floating on top. So those are just the fats or the oil, or not the dirt. That's why sometimes when you make a stew or anything that like involves fat, they go up once you cool them. So now I cleared every fat. In order to make this glace, is literally we just need to simmer or boil it down. The goal is to coat the spoon. I have a chicken here and we're gonna use this one. It's funny how the grocery one smells like really like wow. Turn it on and let's start cooking. So you can see I have 2 power sauces here. There's this thing called Demi Glaze, but that one will require you to learn the mother sauces first. This thing called Espagnole. Then literally it's the same process where you're using that Espagnole and you're using a reduced stock. So the structure of sauces is there's 3. So the first one is the liquid. They call this the body of the sauce. Mostly this is the thing you're gonna flavor. Second thing are starches. These are the thickeners. Starch. Or if you say starch, there's a lot. And third thing is seasonings or flavoring. There's a hidden thing that I didn't mention, but it's gonna be with a lot of sauces. This is fats. Now we're gonna talk about roux. Roux is a French word from this is the most thickener they use all over the world. I could be wrong, but please forgive me, okay? God damn it. So most thickeners will use a lot of starches and like I said, fats too. You can use butter. Butter is the most common one because it gives a lot of flavor. And not only flavor, it gives shine to their food. Margarine is taught in books. You don't want to use this a lot unless you get a high quality margarine. The reason you don't want to use the margarine is I heard it's inferior to the butter. I think everyone will notice if you use margarine compared to butter. So another thing is animal fats. Lard from beef drippings, and you can even use chicken fat to actually make a good gravy or velouté. Another thing about butter is you can clarify the butter and use it too. The advantage of that is you can use it in a higher cooking, a higher heating setting. Another fats that exists out there is the vegetable oil and shortenings, but this one are not recommended because they don't really give flavor to the way it works is you use fats or butter, then you use starch, then you use the liquid. So yeah, and I hope you understand why people use a lot of fats now and stuff like that in cooking. There's so many starches out there, right? Starting from flour, from bread flour. From what I know is bread flour is kind of like thicker than the regular all-purpose flour. There's cornstarch, there's potato starch, rice flour, even santam gum. These are the thickeners. And the last thing is the liquid. Okay, so let's talk about this now. Alright, there's this thing called base in cooking, but mostly bases are literally the same as glace. Like literally, it's said in here either. This is the one that it's too powerful that you have to thin it out with water, or you need to dilute. This thing is an instant, but it works. The one thing you're gonna remember when buying this is just if you see the first ingredients is salt, it said it's not to be trusted because most of it is just they boil salt and something like that. Also, another thing the best to know is when we're making sauces and stuff is you season them at the very end. You don't want to season it and concentrate it because the seasonings or spices may actually overcome the flavor. So yeah, to understand sauces, there's key components and these are the function of the sauce. The first thing is moisture. It gives moisture to the thing you're eating. Second is flavor. It gives a different flavor. It pairs with whatever you're eating. Third thing is richness, right? I guess that's why you pay too much in restaurant. Other thing is appearance. Its color and the shine it makes you want to eat it. We all know that it looks more better the food if there's sauce with it. And the last thing is the appetite and appeal. We're literally using our all senses when we're talking about food or eating about food. So let's go back to my sauces and just get thicker and thicker. Right? starting to become a glaze. So time has passed and look how concentrated they're now. So I got it here. This is the chicken. And this is the beef. So this is what I came up with. It really didn't back the core of the spoon. Did they just lie to me, or? This is the, oh, that's what, I guess that's what they meant. Yeah, I noticed that I used, wow, look at that. That's what it means that they back the core of the spoon. That's why you want to use natural shit. So I have some chicken here and we'll see what it tastes like. So if you learn this, apply this in your cooking too, and we'll see each other in a cooking competition.